So the biggest question we've been getting asked by far, are we going to have any more kids?
Yeah!
Maybe.
This is how we Bingham, baby.
What up? Good morning. Welcome to the second ever Bingham family Q&A, you guys. What's different about this one though? The last one just had me and mom in it. This one, we got the whole family. We're gonna answer your questions, the internet's most burning questions about the Bingham family. You guys asked literally thousands of questions between Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, thousands of questions. There are a number of them that were repeated over and over and over and over and over. Number one, are we gonna have more kids? We will get to that one a little bit later. I think you can see there's quite a few here, but we will answer that question. There are tons that were repeat questions. We'll definitely hit those up first, but there are some kind of fun one-offs that we want to answer as well. So guys, should we just dive right into answering questions?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
I want to have a girl.
I
I have a boy.
One of the number one most repeated questions we got was, why did we start doing YouTube? Why did we start vlogging? What do you guys think?
I actually don't know.
Anybody have any idea?
I honestly don't know.
So that's a question we probably get asked more than anything. We get asked in interviews, podcasts, all different kinds of things. And I feel like I come up with a slightly different answer every time. It's just one of those things that kind of naturally happened on its own. I've always loved creating videos. I've always loved creating like highlight videos of our family doing fun things, going to the water park, going on family vacations. But we never like held a camera in front of our faces and talked to it. We just would do like the highlights set to music. Yeah. I don't know when that transition happened, but we started to try out vlogging, and it's kind of funny if you go back and watch our first vlog. What do you guys think of our first vlog?
Oh,
Cringy.
I know. Like, I did not know what to say. My voice was like so weird. I was like, Arika Gordon.
Well, you were like a baby. Like, I was talking super like quiet and like timid because I was just like, this is really weird. No one's really watching. No one's listening to me. It's a camera. And so we tried it out and didn't like it, right?
No, I didn't like it. And then we soon realized that like we could all kind of be in it. We could all make it work. And so it kind of just came to life on its own.
I gotta say a lot of that was thanks to the GoPro, because that camera was so unique in its ability to record the action but let you be part of it, because you could wear it, or it was like really small so it wouldn't get in the way, or you could do something crazy and drop it, it didn't matter. So the GoPro was huge in getting us to start vlogging, and we actually vlogged on a GoPro exclusively all the way until our first 100,000 subscribers, and then we added in like a more traditional vlog camera, but the GoPro was huge in that. So I think it just kind of happened over time slowly, and as people, there was an audience that started to grow and they started to ask for it, and they would say, you guys should do more vlogging, the vlogs are awesome, do longer videos, we want to hear from you guys, we want to hear voices, not just like highlights to music. And so it was kind of, I guess, by request and by the demand of our YouTube audience that was very much smaller at the time, but we tried to listen then and we still try and listen now, and I think that that's kind of what happened, and it just grew from there. Another huge topic that there are so many questions about is Maddie. You might notice she is the one kid in this family who is not here, not with us for this Q&A. Guys, infinity questions about Maddie. Why does she live in California? Where is she right now? When is she coming for the holidays? So many questions. Which ones can we answer, Mom? First of all, we know when she's coming, right?
Yes, she is coming around Christmas. We don't know the specific date yet, but she will probably be here most likely after Christmas. There's an entire video that is done about Maddie, all about her. I'm gonna have Brandon link that for you guys. You can go watch that, all about Maddie, and you'll get probably a ton of your questions answered.
See, there were always so many about her that we decided, let's just make a video that explains what the deal is with Maddie, all of your questions answered, and let's have it come from Maddie. So I will link that video for you guys right here, and you can go check that out. And then it links out to a series of other videos that involve her, so that way you guys can know the latest and greatest with Maddie. But she is my daughter, she is their stepsister, but we don't really even see any of that step in this family. It's all just family. We love her, we miss her, she will be here for the holidays, we wish she was here all the time. There's a great and amazing relationship between her family and our family, especially between Mindy and her. You guys have probably seen and picked up on that. It's about as great of a relationship and family vibe as you could ever hope for in that situation, and so we feel very, very blessed. So go watch that video. Most of your questions will be answered by Maddie herself in that video. Here's a random one, you guys. Do you like fried pickles? Anybody want to answer that one?
I don't know that I've ever had a fried pickle.
What do you say, Chris?
No.
No.
We don't eat much vegetable. I don't even know. Actually,
I like
pickle
anything
isn't-
fried.
I like fried ice cream.
I like fried ice cream too.
Okay. Mom, here's one for you. Do you do anything specific to stay so thin?
What do I do to stay so thin? Well, I don't know. A couple years ago, I lost 30 pounds and did Weight Watchers, and I really loved it, and that's currently what I am doing. So in between there, I'll get to my goal weight, and then I'll go off of the diet, of course, and then I just kind of eat whatever I want. I don't know. I run around like crazy. I'm honestly like, some days I'm like, I don't even know that I ate today because
Hashtag mom life.
I was running so crazy. So that's very nice of you to compliment me. Thank you. I don't know. Just mom life, I guess.
Here's a great one for anybody to answer. In fact, I want to hear from everybody. What is your dream vacation? We travel a lot. We do a lot of fun things. Oh, wow. Okay, Kruby's hand was up first.
My dream vacation is probably, I have like a couple of them, but the one that I most want to do is like Tahoe.
Tahoe?
We've
That was
already
one of
done
my
that.
most favorite
Yeah.
things
That
ever,
was
you guys.
so
That was my
fun.
40th birthday. Mom pulled that whole thing together. It was the most amazing way to spend it with my family on Lake Tahoe. Our first time ever there.
It was pretty
A
cool.
lot of fond memories. It's cool to hear you say that that was like one of your favorite things. Who else? Brexy Doodle, what do you say?
New York.
New York? Okay, he used to say Paris all the time, right?
Paris,
And
And
I-
Paris.
But I love that he's also doing New York. He
China.
wants like these sightseeing
should
destinations.
go.
I think we need to do that for our Brexy Doodle for sure.
Dragon,
Dragon.
Tahiti.
Whoa, you're thinking big there, buddy.
Yeah,
Dreaming
but-
big. We'll see.
Yeah, that's not
I went there the beginning of this year actually for work. And it was amazing, but I was missing my family. It was not the same, only because I didn't have my family with me. So I would love to repeat that with my family. Mom, dream vacation for you?
I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii. Brandon's been several times, and so that's probably my dream vacation.
For mine, guys, it's definitely, I've always had a goal and a dream to take my family to Hawaii. I really want to do that. My parents took us every summer for like 5 years
Oh
when
my
I was a
gosh,
kid growing
that's
up.
so cool.
I've been back with friends. I've been many times. My brother's there right now. It's a very fond place for the Bingham family, but yet my Bingham family has never been, so that is for sure the dream destination for me if I was to take the family on another vacation. Another one specifically for mom, because this was mostly on her. How did you come up with all of the kids' names? You have unique kids' names. What are the stories behind the names?
Oh my gosh, well, I have a story with everyone. With Ryler, he was my first child to ever name, and so I thought, I just knew I was gonna have twins, right? Like, that made sense. Brandon's mom is a twin, and I really wanted twins, so I knew I was gonna have twins, and I was gonna have a boy and a girl, you know, because I had my whole fairy tale made up. And I wanted to name one Ryan, that's my middle name, that is Hazy's middle name now. So I wanted a Ryan. I'm trying to think of another R-Y name. I just started going R-Y, Ryan, Rylan, Riker, Ryler. Oh my gosh, I love Ryler. That's
Isn't
why I
that
came up
funny?
with Ryler. And with Crew,
I think I chose Crew.
Brandon chose Crew,
And
which
it's the more-
I had
most
to
traditional
laugh
name.
because that very year that we had Crew, I think there were 3 Crews in the neighborhood.
And the
So-
way that happened, guys, is I was at church, I was sitting in a chair in a hallway, and someone called to their son down the hall and said, "Hey, Crew, come here." And I was like, what? A kid's named Crew? That is awesome. And I internalized that, I kept that, and I'm like, one day we're gonna have a Crew.
I wanted to spell with a K because I had to do every name different. And then Braxton,
I remember the story to Braxton. You have probably, of all of them, the most unique name. But you
No.
were trying to not do
we
like
were
a
actually
Braxton or
gonna
a
name
Bracken.
him Brennan, or Brendan? No, we were gonna name him Bracken.
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 Release the Bracken.
So I had the name Bracken chose for him. Let's go with the name that you've never even heard of. That's where we came up with Braxton, and I spell it Brexsen.
Of all the kids, honestly, his is the most difficult one to tell someone what it is. They say, what are your
Yeah.
kids' names? And you say like Ryler, and they're
like,
like, oh, interesting.
Can I
Crew.
write
Okay,
it
Crew.
down for you?
Then you say Braxton, and they're like, Braxton? And you're like, no, there's no T. Oh,
Braxton.
Bracken?
Okay, Braxton. Braxton, come this way. And I'm like, no.
And you keep saying
Braxton.
Braxton, and they're just like, no, you must be saying your own son's name wrong, because that can't be right.
I know.
So this is our Brexy Doodle. That's what we know
We
him
call
as.
him Brexy.
And then Hazel, that one was a
Hazel.
hard choice.
My whole life, I was always gonna have a daughter named Ryan. Up until I actually had a daughter, I don't know, I came up to her and I was like, I've always wanted this, but all of a sudden I don't want to do this. So then I went back and forth with several names and finally came up with Hazel. And I loved it, so I went Hazel Ryan. Hazel!
Hazel, you're here! Oh, you've been playing with your mini dolls so
I know,
good.
She's barely in the frame, but she's playing
over
so
there
well.
playing with mini dolls.
She's right.
So anyways, there you have it. Ryler, Crew, Braxton, and Hazel.
And I think that honestly, she kind of glazed over the Hazel thing. That was a long, difficult debate. There were people who said Hazel was like kind of an old person's name. The spelling of a Y, I was not on board with at all. I thought
But
that
I
was
had to make
way
it
too out there.
different.
Hazy's back. So that's how the Bingham family names came to be. And mine spelled with an E, B-R-N-D-E-N, and that's always been interesting because that's not a common spelling. My dad dad was the one who chose to do that. But I've loved it. I've loved having it be slightly off, a little bit different. It makes me be able to get all of the Instagram handles I want and emails that I need because no one else has the name Brandon Bingham with an E.
He kept making fun of all the names I was choosing, and I was like, your name is Brandon spelled with an E. You cannot judge me right now.
Oh, you got blocked, Mom.
Everywhere.
A lot of questions about this. Kirby-dooby-doo, this question is for you, buddy. Do you plan on continuing motocross? But let me follow that up with, because you were such a savage on the track. Everyone's saying, are you gonna do motocross? But then they also follow it up with, because you were so good. Please don't let that go. What do you think? Are you gonna continue to do motocross? Which, let me just say this, he's wearing a motocross shirt, motocross hat, so you know what's in his blood. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I'm still gonna do motocross. Maybe competing, we're gonna go to maybe some races, but I kind of want to do trail riding.
Oh, so switch it up from competing races to trail riding. That could be savage, dude. We could get the whole family involved in that one as well. So that's cool. That's very cool.
A lot of you have asked about our proposal story. We said last time in our Q&A we would talk about it.
That was like a year ago, guys. We still haven't
done it. You know
done
what? Life's been crazy.
I want to do it right,
We're
though.
going to do it better. We're going to go up to the actual location, talk about each spot, and show you guys where it all happened and tell you the whole story. So that's going to be in a different video. So stay tuned for that.
But let's try and do it because I did propose on January 10th. So should we dare commit to do it near the anniversary of the proposal?
We should. Let's do that.
So that gives us a couple of weeks or 3 weeks to kind of pull that off. It's the busiest time of the year, but I think we can do it. Here's a quick one. We can go round robin on everybody here. What is everybody's favorite color? That's one that actually came up a lot. Hazy, what's your favorite color?
Pink.
Yeah, that's no surprise. Kirby, favorite color?
Teal.
Teal. Okay, Raga, favorite color?
Orange or pink?
Brexy, favorite color?
Orange and pink and teal.
Okay, orange and pink and teal. Just kind of adding them all together. I love it.
Pink and teal for me.
Okay.
Mom, you have a favorite color?
I love red.
And I have a very weird favorite color. I love black because it's just awesome on everything. But I love the combination of red and black. Go Utes! Just got a lot of thumbs down from BYU fans there. Guys, we love everyone. My entire family's BYU fans. Okay, here we go. When are we gonna let Ryler start dating?
Never.
Never, I think, is the answer. Ryler, when do you want to start dating? What?
Never.
Typically around the time they turn 16. So that means Maddie's out there potentially dating. Are you, Maddie? Are you?
Dating Shawn Mendes.
Is Ragai gonna keep swimming?
Yes.
Absolutely, right?
Yes.
Guys, put a lot of hard work and dedication into that.
Yes, you guys, he swims every morning. He has to get up at 6 o'clock and he gets to the pool. He's in the water by 6:30, swimming his heart out before he goes to school every single day.
Yep, but to make it easier, my mom and dad make me hot cocoa.
Yes.
We have been starting off the morning with hot cocoa lately. It's kind of fun.
It's yummy.
Let's just get the big one out of the way. So the biggest question we've been getting asked by far, are we going to have any more kids?
Yay!
Baby.
No, okay. So the kids, I think, would all love to have another sibling.
Because family's friends.
They
Like,
don't
families are
have
our
to
best
raise
friends.
them. So
gay.
whenever we had Hazel and they laid her on my chest, it was kind of a cool experience. Madison was here for Hazy's birth. The second they laid Hazy on me, I kind of just knew our family was complete. It was kind of a really awesome, spiritual, really tender memory that I have. And it was cool because we had our bookends with us. Maddie was the first person to meet Hazy, first sibling to meet Hazy. It's kind of a special experience. We just knew we had our bookends and we feel like our family's complete. Although if we feel prompted or inspired in the coming years, you know, there's no,
We're not having any more kids, people. No, honestly, that's completely, if mom ever felt like it, we would all be down because obviously the bulk of the load, the weight is shouldered on her. But I think that she explained it perfectly. Like, we've just always had multiple confirmations. Anytime it ever comes up, we ever think about it, we just feel like this family is complete exactly as it is. We don't feel like there's any additional spirits waiting for us up there. We feel like we've got the Bingham family here, and now we're just growing our family with you guys. That's how we were growing.
I mean, really, I have 6 kids. I mean, I don't know that I could handle more than that.
Who's the other one?
You.
So that answers that question, you guys.
Go clean your room.
It's fun to kind of leave it lingering out there like it might be a possibility, but to be honest, like it's a pretty sealed off deal.
I don't, like when I see a baby or I see a pregnant woman, I'm not like, oh. I usually just go, I'm so sorry, this is what they turned into. I'm kidding, these kids are super good, but
honestly,
I think we're good.
There was a time though that like we'd see babies and be like, do you think?
It's fun to be in the phase where I'm just raising my family now. I'm not growing my family anymore, we're just raising them now. It's a whole different level of fun.
Hey Hazy girl, we have a question for you. Come over here so we can see you. People want to know, how is your arm feeling, Hazy? Your broken arm, how does it feel?
Good.
Do you want to tell them about when you broke your arm and that it's all better?
Yeah. I broke my arm yesterday and that's it.
And that's all better. Everything was yesterday.
Where did you break it?
At Legoland.
Legoland.
On my birthday.
All right, Brexy Doodle, come back in here. We got a good question for you, buddy. We got a special question for Brexy Doodle. Buddy, what is your favorite sport?
Soccer.
You love soccer? Are you gonna be playing it again soon?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, soccer is a difficult one because unless he does indoor soccer, it's only when it's good weather outside. So soccer season is off for the minute.
Boys, what is your favorite sports? What do you guys like to do besides
your main ones? Yeah.
You can go.
I like football, soccer, and in January I'm gonna do basketball, and I don't know about baseball.
Nice. Ryder?
Mine is swimming and football. We play football every recess at school. Fun.
And then starting in January, both of these boys are signed up for basketball, so I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. Little bit of a new territory. We've done it before. We've done every single sport, in case you guys were wondering. We've done every sport with all of these kids.
Even
and
volleyball.
Volleyball, tennis, we've done it all.
We always put them in some kind of camp just to see if they like it, and if they do and they find a passion for it, we'll pursue it. If they don't, we'll move on and try something else. Let's get rapid fire with some answers here so we can get some more questions in, because there were so many questions. We tried to answer the ones that were the most commonly asked, but there are some fun ones. If I could very quickly explain our logo, I'm wearing it right now. It is a play button for the videos that we make. It's a B for the Binghams, and if you turn it on its side, if you plank, it's a mountain that's right behind our house. So that is the logo. That's how it came to be.
Bingham!
Whoop, whoop. Any plans to go to another country? Absolutely. We will for sure be doing international travel. I don't know how soon, but I love travel. Our family loves travel. So it's something we plan on doing. A lot of people asking about their state. Will you come to Minnesota? Will you come to Idaho? Will you come? Like I said, again, with travel, we hope to go as many places as humanly possible. A lot of questions about meet and greets. We did one meet and greet way too early. We weren't really big enough to justify it. We've been reluctant to do another one because we don't know at what audience size you really justify a meet and greet where you're not going to get like 2 people to show up. We don't know. We will.
Every time we go to Costco, we do a meet and greet.
Yeah, that's true. Did we ever think the YouTube channel would grow to be this big? Did you guys ever think that?
No.
Never in a bajillion
We
years.
thought for the longest time, we thought we're never gonna make it to 100,000.
I honestly thought like if I got a silver play button for the family channel in our life, that would be cool. I never thought it would end up being a full-time job, which there's some questions about that too. A lot of the questions are about making the jump from full-time employment to YouTube. It has been the greatest thing that's ever
Probably
happened
one of the
to us.
best things we've ever done for our family. We're able to be together all the time. If it's 1 year that we get with the kids and make memories with them and get to be together, then it's worth it. Then if it doesn't work, you go back to a job.
And because of you guys, it's turned out to so much more. Thank you because of you guys. If you haven't seen that video, because a lot of you weren't around when it happened, around like May? April? I think it was May. I left my full-time job to pursue the YouTube life full-time, and because of you guys, it's been the best decision we've ever made. It was the hardest decision we've ever made.
It was not.
It was a huge gamble, a huge leap of faith, and it paid off in a huge way, and that's because of you guys. It's been incredible. So thank you guys so much for that. We couldn't ask for a more dream life. In fact, some of the questions in here were if you didn't do YouTube, what would be your dream life and career path? And honestly, I can't think of anything that would even touch what we have now, and that's because of you guys. We're together as a family, but we still can provide for the family and have the things that we need and share happiness and love and goodness with the world. I mean, literally, it is the dream life, and it's because of you guys.
It's pretty
so
awesome.
Thank you so much for that.
A lot of you have asked how old we are. You guys know last year we celebrated this old dude's birthday. How old are you?
How old am I, right, guy?
5.
No, not how old
How
does
old
he
I-
act. How old is he?
That was pretty funny.
Oh, 40.
Because he tells everyone that I'm 40, like everywhere we go. He's 40. You know he's 40?
I'm 32, so there's an 8-year gap between us. When it's
Ugh.
when it's his birthday,
There's a 9-year
there's actually a
gap.
9-year gap.
That's the best time to meet people.
And it's not, a lot of people are like, that's kind of a big difference. Well, on our first date, everyone guessed that I was older than him, so
Yeah, we were at a movie theater. We went and saw Hitch. It was our first ever date. We went to the movie Hitch, starring Will Smith.
it was awesome.
Let me know if you want to collab, Will Smith. I know you're on YouTube now.
So anyways, that's us. And you guys, how old are you?
10.
8.
Brexy, how old are you? He's holding up a 6 back here underneath the tree. He loves the lights of the
Casey,
tree.
how old are you?
Casey, how old are you?
3.
Come do that right here.
3.
There are a handful of questions, because I know most people don't care about this, but I was actually very flattered. You have a handful of questions about like the editing process, the videoing process, the drone. Yes, I shoot 100% of the drone shots that you see. They're shot on our DJI Mavic Pro 2. I won't get super techie, but we absolutely love it. You saw some epic shots above the clouds to start off this vlog this morning. I brought it down, it was covered in cloud, where I said, can I get a little bit of that and take it to school, because we're learning about clouds right now. I edit in Final Cut Pro 10, for anybody who wants to know the editing software. It's an Apple editing software. We absolutely love it. We use the...
I do not do any of the editing. That is one thing to know. All of the editing is, that's all him.
But she does the shop.
Yeah, so mom
Yes.
runs the shop,
I run
most
our
of the
Slack
Instagram
story.
comments, like the direct messaging and
That's
the
usually me. I
messages on
usually do
Facebook.
most of the Insta stories.
I'll do the
but-
Instagram posts and the captions. You do the stories. We have kind of divided it up in a nice way that everybody's got a little something
I write
to
like
do.
a first grader, so we leave the writing to him.
We shoot, edit everything as a family. Some people have asked, do we have a team? Do we have managers? Do we have editors? Right now, we just, this is the
our
team
team,
right
and
here.
these are our managers.
In fact, we had thought about
employees.
having a Bingham family
Like a work
Christmas
party. Come
company party.
Handing out
with just
awards,
us.
and we should do that still.
I think that'd be kind of funny. Here's an easy one. Favorite pizza place? Go. Marco's?
Little
Caesars? I thought
Marco's.
for sure there'd be Pizza by Cafe. They has to go there like every day.
Oh, Pizza Pie Cafe. I totally forgot how it even existed.
Goals and hopes for going into 2019, guys. Just taking things one day
You
at
know
a time.
what, guys? We're just surviving for today. Let's get through Christmas first.
I will say 2019 is poised to be epic though. I think that we thought 2018, we had no idea it would be as big as it was. I think as big as it was, 2019 gonna be even bigger.
Yeah, we did a lot this year.
All right guys, what is our favorite food? Crew favorite food?
Hamburger. Chick-fil-A.
Chinese food?
Pizza.
Pizza? Okay, Mom?
Mexican.
Definitely. Hazy, what's your favorite
What's your
food?
favorite food?
Chicken nuggets. What do you guys want to be when you grow up? Let's start with Hazy. Hazy, what do you want to be when you grow up?
What do you want to be when you grow up? When you get to be older, what do you want to be?
I really want to be a doctor.
Whoa, Hazy, where did that come from? I've never heard that. I loved it. What a great answer. You will be the best one the world's ever seen.
What do you
Braxton,
wanna be?
what do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm a police officer.
A police officer.
Dude, Mom, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Do I have to grow up?
Nope, you're never gonna grow up. Rage, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Vlogger.
That's dead serious. He has said that for quite a while actually, and I think he will be a phenomenal one. Definitely think he's got the makings for that.
I want to be a supercross rider.
Super, well then you're gonna have to stay doing competitive motocross. That's awesome, dude. Okay, Supercross rider. Guys, those are some great
What do you want to be
choices.
when you grow up?
Toys R Us kid, but they went out of business, so I think my dreams of not growing up are out of business too. Guys, thank you so much. I know we only got to a fraction of the questions, but we tried to answer the ones that were the most commonly asked. This was a lot of fun. I think we'll do it again. We've absolutely loved doing this.
Doing this?
And Hazy's loved it. So hopefully you got your question answered, you guys. If you didn't, maybe we'll try and answer them in comments or something like that. Let's wrap up this Q&A with something that we love to say to our family, especially our YouTube family. What is it? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. We love you. Love you guys.
See you
Bye.
guys.
So Hazy girl, you can't do that, okay? I love you.
Let me do this. Free.